Peace and magic to all the gods and the goddesses tuned in. And on this, it's just a random conversation or whatnot. I'm going to entitle this part Truth. Truth and stand down to pretty much your goals and objectives in life or whatever. So I don't know how long this episode be. I'm just free versing it. I have no script, no none of that. As y'all can see, it's just a random thing that I just hopped on here to do just because I'm feeling it or whatever. So what we're going to talk about today is going to be brief. It's about truth. It's being honest and taking accountability and releasing certain shit about your situation in life or whatever. So it's just like, I can use my life for example. I'm going to just sit right here and talk about me for a minute. My life is to me, it's not hectic, it's chaotic or whatever. So it's like, I know what I want out of life. And it's like, I refuse to sell myself short for what I want in life. I have a plan. Me and my family, the missus, aka Ishtar X Medusa, or whatever. We just know what we want. We're very direct in the things that we seek in life. We're very direct in the people who we connect in life. And it's like a lot of people can't seem to understand that because we're very honest people. So it's like, it's a challenge within itself to be dealing with the society that we stay in now, because everything requires money. We do donation-based energy services or whatever. So I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't. But by the good graces of the universe and the people who I'm surrounded by, people continue to keep helping me. I'm very grateful for everybody who continues to help me. And I'm very grateful to myself for continuing to make strides to be a better person. I'm sorry, I just botched that. But yeah, I'm very grateful to everybody around me, myself, for constantly just like the help and being a better person. Like, I believe in kindness in everything that you do or whatever. But it's like at the same time, you got to balance that kindness out and protect yourself or whatever. And it's like a lot of people don't realize like manipulation is a part of everybody. It's literally a part of everybody or whatever. So it's like you can't sit up and like give your opinion and expect other people not to give their opinion back. And it's like the situation I'm in, I look at life like I'm in a comic book or a movie. So it's like I'm in the situation I'm in for a reason, because a lot of people would have been killed themselves in the situation that I'm in. I've had legal troubles that's been, I don't know how to describe it. Like, people just want me to sell my soul for material gains to do things I'm not happy with or whatever. So it's like, once you start doing shit that you're not happy with, then you start putting yourself in fucked up situations or whatever, and the probability of fucked up shit happen to you increases or whatever. So I try not to make my focus of life about money, but a lot of people get mad at me for that focus because I'm a very nonchalant individual. And why am I nonchalant? I've been like this my whole life, and it's just like the last couple of years has just been making sense of who I am as a person and why I am the way I am. Because it's like, you can't get overly excited about shit. It's cool to be happy or whatever. It's fucked up to be depressed, to have anxiety, have fearful issues and all that, but the place you want to be in between is at peace. At peace. Being at peace is not being content and all that or whatever. It's just being at peace is like you understand and you stay in balance with everything that comes in it. Because when you get too happy about certain shit or whatever, and certain shit don't go the way that you planned it to go, then that's when that shit start leading to depression, anxiety, and fear and all that shit. So it's like you gotta trust yourself fully and be committed to what you're trying to do, whether it be a business and all that shit that you're trying to build, or whether it be you trying to help people, whether it be just anything in your goals in life. The key to all this shit is kindness and gratitude. And I'm very grateful for everybody who's around me. And I'm constantly trying to build these relationships to be better or whatnot. but I understand the fact that people have certain views and perspectives of me, but you cannot let people's views and perspectives dictate who you are and what you do in life. Because at the end of the day, only you know what you want in life. Only you know what could bring you peace. Like, fuck all that happiness and shit. Fuck all that happiness, depression, and all of that shit. The key goal that we focusing on right now is peace. Peace and tranquility, serenity, all that good shit. It's within you. And it's like you got a choice to either be overly happy, or to be depressed, anxiety full, fearful, and all that shit or whatever, regardless of the situation that you in. You have a choice on how you feel. So it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's just like the world needs a major reset, and that shit is right around the corner. Literally, the signs is everywhere. When I say I live in a comic book, a movie, that's how I look at life. Like, the signs is everywhere, from flipping through TV channels, listening to music, reading, being outside. Like, the messages are literally everywhere. Like, every time you blink your eye and look at something, it is a message. But you got to choose to how to invert that message towards a positive weapon for you to help you on your journey in life. It's hard as fuck, but y'all got this. I believe in y'all. But it's like, me believing in you don't mean shit if you don't believe in yourself. Or whatever. And it's like, apologies. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts and trying to relay in the best way possible of the point I'm trying to get to y'all. It's just like, release yourself. Release yourself of fucked up shit that happened to y'all. Like, that trauma bonding people be doing, that shit is not cool at all. Like, it may be cool just you connecting with somebody that went through the same fucked up shit that you went through or whatever. But if y'all ain't talking about what you learned from it and how it's helping you right now, then it's like y'all need to let those connections with those type of people go, because you just going to constantly keep opening up wounds, and those wounds are not going to heal if you constantly keep opening those same wounds up and not examining the whole wound and realizing how you got put in that situation, what you need to learn from them situation or whatever. And it's like, light work and shadow work is very important. You can't do one without the other. So if you got people saying they doing light work, then that means they not doing shadow work. If you got people that say they just doing shadow work, then they not just doing light work or whatever. So I'm sorry. So if you got people doing shadow work, that means they're not doing light work. And that's why I believe in duality so heavy, because it's like, you can't have one without the other. And if you acknowledge one more than the other, then you're in balance. Life ain't just about all love and light, and life just ain't about all darkness and all that shit or whatever. It's like you gotta combine the two and just realize this shit is just chaos. You are the storm within chaos. So be honest with yourself. Take accountability for the situations that you in, and watch shit start looking better for you. Watch anxiety and all that shit start disappearing from how you feel. It's just all about perspective or whatever. Like, yes, we have two eyeballs that can see or whatever. They come into play very heavily, but it's like, at the same time, you got to learn how to look below the surface with that third eye perspective. This is the eye that helps you. The whole thing that I grew up around with is walk by faith, and I'm going to add fate to it. So walk by faith and fate, not by sight. And on that note, until the next meeting, I wish you all the best success in life. I hope that you all keep the blessed perspective through whatever you're going through, because it's all just about duality and balancing. It is. It's just all about duality and balancing this shit, because you're going to keep getting challenges and obstacles thrown at you in your life. It's not going to stop. Even if you got money and all that shit, it ain't going to do shit but get worse or whatever. And it's like, stop worshiping these celebrities, these politicians, and these people who have a big platform. Stop just muting or cutting off people because they don't have the same material possessions that you have, or whatever. Because it's like at the end of the day, we all are part of the universe. It's all about listening to the message that you receive from the person instead of focusing on the person. Because the universe is always telling you some real shit. You just got to learn how to take the message and use it to enhance yourself. And that's where a lot of people fuck up at. Like, a lot of people think I don't listen to them, but I'm processing what they saying, and I'm always asking questions. I'm always using examples, trying to make the best of like metaphorics and parables and all that shit or whatever. So on this journey, I'm still on my development and all that shit or whatever. So it's like development and all that shit don't stop. Life don't stop. So I just want to encourage everybody, don't give up on this journey or whatever. Don't get down on yourself. Like, stay focused. You got this shit. Like, keep flexing with the universe, and the universe is going to flex with you back. That's just the bond y'all got. So, over and out. Deity gang, out.